Yes.
And certainly it's working off of the old idea that either pole, really, but definitely Antarctica, is a place that is a place that's off the map.
Yeah.
It's not completely mapped generally. It's a place that is a big white space. The idea is that you can go there and you can make your, perhaps not your fortune, but you can gain glory
Yeah.
by penetrating into penetrans ad interiora mortis, right?
Yeah.
you know Penetrating into the dead space, into the place
Yeah.
where you are not supposed to go. There is a, I mean, we'll talk about this a little bit more when we talk about The Terror, about Dan Simmons's The Terror, and the wonderful TV adaptation of The Terror, um, done by Ridley Scott. But what I was going to say is that in the Arctic, there are people living there.
And in the
Um,
Antarctic, there aren't
yeah,
that we know of.
Antarctic, no people. And there is this real feeling that the Antarctic is like the moon. It's as close to the moon as you can come. But it would be a moon that hates you.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, this is the thing with it. I mean, because we with starting with using because from the all the white spaces as a starting point,
Yeah.
there's this kind of whole subgenre of what you might call frozen horror, or icy horror. I don't know, cold horror. It doesn't a lot of this stuff that obviously happens at the the poles, like the Terror, like when Lovecraft's about the Mountains of Madness is maybe one of the foundational texts for this kind of thing. Although, of course, even the opening of Frankenstein has
Absolutely.
a captain who's trying to
Yeah,
penetrate the dead space, as it
yeah,
were, which is where he runs
that's
into
right.
the two of them. Um, but I mean, of course, you also get kind of there is something about that whole kind of white frozen setting, and you get it in stuff like the Liam Neeson film The Grey.
Hmm.
There's a survival horror there, or one of the few slasher films I really love, Cold Prey, the Norwegian movie. Um, there's a whole, I mean, part of it is, I mean, because so many horror stories essentially involve the idea that the people in it somehow cross a boundary, willingly
Yes.
or not, from that separates the modern the quotidian world from something other.
Yeah, and something ancient and something unknowable and something empty.